Yeah, you already know. When you hear the sad sax, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. My bad. Hopefully we don't get copyright infringement. You already know, Sports Arena Podcast. We back again. Episode number 10. It's your boy Josue and Gam on the check-in.
What's going on, guys? A little hiatus, but we're back. Better than ever.
Rainy days, you know, in the city of New York. But we here, we live.
Yeah, fortunately, Yankees can get a break. They come back from a nice run, and then boom, raining the next 2 days.
3 straight
Off.
3 straight, yeah, that's a lot.
They're going to be playing 23
straight games.
23 games in 22 days.
It's tough.
So, hey, man, but that's how they get paid the big bucks. Listen, let's be honest. They're going to be doing that everybody gets a day off thing. So now it's perfect.
I mean, since the last time we talked to you, Yankees made a little run. 11-game winning streak. Snapped Wednesday, but team is on fire right now. One of the top teams in the league.
Yeah, pitching-wise, offensively.
Offense is clicking.
Yep.
Pitching is clicking. Doing it all, man.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people owe Brian Cashman an apology because they all trashed him. All this team is that, And my thing is that I understand that the bar is high for the Yankees, but when you start acting like they're the Knicks, the Giants, like bad teams that've been bad for like 10 years, Knicks more, then they get the benefit of the doubt. This team always is contenders for the title, always. Now, whether they get there and win it, that's different, but they're always contenders. So they should get the benefit of that, and he should get the benefit of that. But you know how fans are. They think they know more than the people that are involved. So
I mean, that's Yankee fans, man.
But that's all fans. The two things
I'm
fans know how to do.
Yankee fans are Twitter is the worst.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's good though. It's good because
there's a lot of bozos out there that just like to complain just to complain.
They're complainers. I bet you people had a problem with Joe Torre.
Of course.
And he won 4 titles, so it happens, man. It happens. Now, the team is doing good, man. Hopefully, this doesn't, they don't get rusty because in baseball, you can't have too many days off. But it's for both of them. Texas has been out for a while, too, so.
I mean, Texas, they suck. They 10-14.
Yeah, but they're on a 4-game winning streak.
Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, yeah, but they're hot, though. 4-game winning streak, that means they're back. No.
Got a doubleheader tomorrow. Got Garrico going the first game, then Sevy. So that should be. They should win both of those games, honestly.
Well, I mean, yeah. If you got tickets for that, you go. If you had tickets, that means he was heading there anyway. And then, you go watch the first game on Prime. I think Prime Video has the first game.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. The first game.
Which is a true problem because mad people have. Prime, right? All the people that buy, Amazon products, they have they probably had it, but they don't know it. Activate it, and you can watch the games there. Very simple. Now the team is really doing good. The team is the pitching. Michael King is on. It's a cheat code now.
He's like he reminds me of, like I said, David Robertson when he first came up. Probably a little better because he could go multiple innings.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying that the plan is still to keep him as
Yeah, why would you move him?
No,
a starter?
Yeah.
Come on.
The plan is for him to be a starter anyway, because
This is what the Yankees messed up. This is how they messed up Jabba Chamberlain. They messed up plenty of arms.
No, isn't they doing it? Because what happened if they don't re-sign Severino?
Where he's gonna go?
No, Severino has they have an option on him, 15
Bro,
million.
he's missed 2 years. The most he owes the Yankees is a little discount.
The point is, what happened if they move him up and say, okay, we're going to give you a shot to be a starter. And
keep him in the bullpen. They have enough pitching prospects. You could put Clark Schmidt, people like that.
I mean, that's what they're.
Why mess up something that's
They're not saying
doing
this year. They're saying next year. In the future.
No.
You know. But if you're him, you'd rather be a starter than a bullpen guy. Starter.
Same thing that happened with Phil Hughes. He should have stayed in the bullpen.
Well, that's true. That year I think it was that year they won the title, right? He was
09.
Yeah, he was so good. That was his best year.
He sucked after that. Not sucked, but he wasn't like the big prospect that people were hyping him up to be.
Well, yeah, no. But
I call him the next Roger Clemens.
Right.
It wasn't even close.
But he threw a sinker slider. He wasn't even a power pitcher. He threw two seamers. But the thing with
out the bullpen, he was throwing a lot.
Oh no, that's different. But he was throwing 96 plus in the bullpen. Yeah, but then when you're a starter, you remember you're throwing 100 pitches. The velocity goes back to, you're gonna lose it.
Unless you're like Jacob DeGrom,
I mean, he's injured, so the Mets. By the way,
it's not that team. The Mets, the amazing Mets,
doing good.
19-9, big comeback on Thursday. 7-1. The ninth came back 8-7.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That should be for Bob Melvin. The unwritten rules. Getting mad. Getting mad for people who's trying to score more runs. You never know what's gonna happen in baseball, man. You gotta score as much runs as you can.
Yeah, but Joe Girardi needs to,
he said that was one of the worst losses he's ever had in his managerial career.
Well, yeah, he said he's had a few, but then this is the worst because you're up 7-0, 7-1.
This is a man that's been to the World Series and playoff losses.
Yeah, but I don't think he's lost like this.
May 5th. This is one of the worst losses of his career.
Well, yeah, because he probably screwed up. Why didn't he bring in, Brad Hand or somebody better? He bring in Corey Knievel, whatever his name is. I mean, you just let him stay there. And, the radio station WIP in Philly, they wanted to fire him on the spot. Fans were calling up like fire him, like now. So he needs to shape up, man. You can't be letting, come on. You would think that they used 5 pitchers in that inning, and they didn't. 2 pitchers. Now I know the rules don't let you do that no more. It's 3. The maximum
3 batters.
The 3 batter rule. So I understand that, but he just, you can't let the Met team. That Met team knows when they got you.
I mean, 19-9, man. They're doing good. Pitching is good. McGill's been pitching good for them. Scherzer been good.
They needed that one because they would have lost that game. That would have been, I think, 3-game losing streak? Or 2?
2. They haven't lost back. Yeah. They haven't lost 2 games all year, back to back.
So that game, they needed that one.
Hey man, you need ones like that. When you have ones like this, you're gonna have a good year.
Nah, that's what you need here though. Baseball get back on track here in New York. That
got attributed to Buck. Buck Showalter's been the driving force of the team. He changes the whole culture of the team, and he wins games.
But they also improved the team too. That's not like Buck Showalter. He's went there and put a magic wand. The team got improved. They got. They bought teams. Max Scherzer's doing great. Marte. What's the other guy's name? Kana. And what's the other guy's name? The third baseman. Chiquito. Like, they should be in Arizona.
Oh,
Escobar. Those are good professional players, man. And then you got, like I said, Scherzer. You pay him a bundle, and he just, it's like a bulldog. He comes up. Have fun with him again in the playoffs when he's throwing 5 innings, 120 pitches, and then you like, shit, what happened? That's Scherzer. So, but for now, he's fine. He's a good regular season pitcher, great Hall of Famer. So, the way he's going, he could end up winning like another Cy Young with them. He could likely Cy Young number 4.
I mean, the guy that's doing good too he's already a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I know, but another guy that's doing really good that people don't see is Kershaw. Kershaw is doing good.
Yeah, another good outing today. 7 innings, no runs.
4-0. So the problem with him is all about pitching innings. Can he go past 150? Which is probably not at his age. So they got him a bargain, $17 million. He's doing good.
It's the first time in MLB that division leaders are from both New York and LA. Got the Yankees in first, the Mets in first, Dodgers in first. Surprisingly, the Anaheim Angels in first place.
18-10.
Nah, the Los Angeles Angels. Sorry.
Yeah. 3-game winning streak. The whole division does pretty good. I mean, you got Houston 16-11, Mariners falling off a little bit on a 5-game losing streak.
Is this the year for the Angels to make a run? Mike Trout's healthy. Is he back to MVP form? He's always having an MVP year.
Ohtani
Tony last start 11 strikeouts against the Red Sox, so they're doing pretty good.
The whole division, you got the Yankees, you got Tampa 17-10, Blue Jays 16-11, and then you have the everybody thought the Orioles going to be the bottom base, but unfortunately it's not. It's the Boston Red Sox 10-17, 3-game losing streak, a minus 20 run differential,
Yikes.
minus 20. So they're pitching. They have serious pitching problems.
I don't think it's pitch. It's their offense. Honestly, the offense is really bad.
What are you talking about? They're giving up 112 runs compared to the Yankees giving up 70.
They've only scored 92 runs.
Yeah, but a 92 runs could still be. I mean, I don't know, man.
That's bottom in the league. That's
but if they're giving up 70 runs like the Yankees, they'd be okay.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
The Yankees have scored 119.
Yeah, okay. But I'm just talking about pitching wise. If their pitching keeps them in the game, I'm trying to look at a team that giving up less. I mean, they're just a bad team.
I mean, the bullpen is pretty. The last 3 games, they lost 4-2 yesterday, 8-zip, 10-5, 9-5. I mean,
no, they're just a bad team right now. I mean, let's call it how it is. They're a bad team. Okay, look at this guy. Look, Arizona, they're on a 4-game winning streak, 14-13, right? Giving up 108 runs, scored 95. So it just depends what look, 97. You could do it. But they're right now a bad team. The numbers say it. They're just a bad. Right now, they're a bad team.
Are they worse than the Cincinnati Reds,
No.
who are 4-22?
No, they're minus 87 in the run differential. Score 79, giving up 166. 1-9 the last 10 games.
That's a bad team right there, buddy.
Yeah, you got the Brewers doing good. You got St. Louis doing good. And then you got, that is a 2-team race. The Pirates, the Cubs, the Reds. Rebuilding. The Cubs are bad.
Yeah, the Cubs are really bad. 9-16.
Because they have enough. Look, they score 100, but giving up 103. So they lose a lot of 5-4 games, 6-5 games. That's just how it is. Not a good enough bullpen. Not a good offense. So it's just... They're going to lose a lot of
It's going to be a sleeper team, the Brewers. People are sleeping on them. They're a really good team.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. 44 run differential. 134-90. Won 9 out of 10. Won 4 in a row. Yeah, bullpen is great. Again, if this guy comes back, he should be good to go.
Yelich
is the key. If Yelich comes back, he's good to go. Look, he's batting 255. His slugging is slowly coming up. 447, OPS 792. So slowly got 17 RBIs, 4 home runs. So slowly, had a good week. So yeah, the whole baseball should be fine. Everything is good to go. You got the Dodgers, Padres. The whole West is 500 or more. Diamondbacks 14-13. Giants 14-12. Colorado 15-11. Padres 18-9. And then the first place Dodgers 17-7.
18-7. They won today.
Well, yeah, you're right. And this in the score app, I don't have the
score. No good.
Yeah, they don't have. You know what? Let me go to the ESPN one. It's a force of habit because when I'm betting, I go there to get my, and I will give you the gamma takes. I'm betting, some gamma, the gamma 3-packs. The gamma 3-packs. I'm betting the gamma 3-packs of the week.
Do you have any? No.
Eventually I will. You're doubting my. But a question that I'm gonna give you: do you think that the teams on the east, on the northeast, should all find a way to get a rooftop? Like a retractable roof.
I mean, it doesn't. We don't have a lot of rainouts.
What do you mean?
Honestly.
But it's already 2 already.
It's 2. One's gonna be like the next rain out.
I don't know. New York is crazy. Sometimes it just rains, and we're not gonna get any snow, but it's gonna rain. It's the summertime. You are gonna get rain. This is not LA where you're gonna go on a drought.
Baseball is meant to be played in hot weather, man. In the summertime, when it's hot, you're gonna close the roof.
No, you open it up.
And when it's cold, you're gonna close the roof.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
That's October baseball, man.
No,
Cold.
No. By the way, Yankee Stadium, when it's cold outside, sell something besides hot chocolate. How about a tea? I mean, geez, a hot tea, a black tea, any tea. Geez, I went last time. I went there. You was in line for forever. You come back with 3 hot chocolate. I can't eat. I can't drink hot chocolate.
Nah, bring a thermostat with hot tea then.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, geez. I mean, I'm freezing there. I need a tea. I need some tea. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's some sugar, full of sugar. Hot chocolate.
I mean, you can't drink it because you have diabetes. So.
Well, type 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's 2 versions: type 1, type 2. I got type 2, and it's my fault. I wasn't born with it, but But like always, you gotta control it. But the point is, I can't drink that. It's like if I'm a Coke addict, are you gonna serve me Coke?
Oh boy. Why do you always go to the extreme?
Because I want people to understand that it's a serious matter. People, Yankee Stadium should have, hot tea for people like me. Like, geez, give me something, right? It's like I went to a Metallica concert years ago. This is when I was in my, vegetarian state.
fake vegetarian.
No, I was 10 years vegetarian. I was living the life.
I know you was eating chicken, bro.
No, I wasn't. No, not at that time. Not at that time.
Yeah, that was a fake stage, but it's alright.
No, I was a veggie man for 10 years. I went to a Metallica concert.
So quote unquote air quotes.
Okay, here we go. So I went to a Yankee Stadium. It was a Big 4 concert with the 4 big trash metal bands, the original trash metal bands, and they did they were doing a tour and they did a Yankee Stadium, right? Broke a East Coast record of almost 50,000 people there. And I told the lady, give me a veggie burger. She just gave me a veggie burger, plain, no lettuce, tomato, no nothing, no mayonnaise, no nothing. That's a plain.
Give me a burger, lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise.
Nothing. And I told her, where's the what do you call it, condiments?
Yeah.
I told her, she's like, oh, over there, there's ketchup if you want. When you bring it down like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, come on. So, and she charged me like $10 for that.
For bread and lettuce.
Yeah. No, it was no lettuce.
Just tomatoes.
No.
Just bread.
Bread and the veggie patty. That's it.
Oh.
$10 for that. I'm like, I told her, where's the lettuce and mint? She's like, oh, doesn't come with. I'm like, nothing.
I mean, she gave you the patty. That's it.
Bro.
You made it seem like she just gave you bread and lettuce. She gave you a patty. That's it.
What? So when you eat a burger, do you eat it with lettuce and tomato and a little sauce?
I mean, if I want it, yeah. But if I can't get it, then can't get it.
Nah, when you ask, bro, come on. She didn't even give me the option. She just said, okay, here. Yankee
Stadium, bro. These food courts, these ladies, they just want to get in and out and go home.
Nah, bro. The worst. So again, for people, not everybody, you gotta be ready. The whole point is for people who have diabetes, people who are vegetarians, whatever.
This is health with Gamma.
No, I'm just saying those are customers. If you don't have something for me, then why am I going? Right? Like you got tons of light beer. Clearly you're looking out. Well, yeah, but I'm saying they got plenty of light beers. So you cover that, right? You got plenty of other beers, so you cover that. So why don't you do that? I mean, and then, charging an arm and a leg for drinks. I mean, come on. It's a scam, but people like it because it's Yankee Stadium. They win. So it's a good time. But just have something for people like me. That's all. Is that so hard?
Well, I got a few connections now in Yankee Stadium. I'll hit them up.
Well, you got to say something.
Hit them up.
Make sure you get me tea.
I'll get you some tea.
Give me some tea. It doesn't have to be any tea. Something to keep me warm. But one Splenda though. I don't do more than one.
But moving ahead.
Moving ahead.
Anything to add on to the MLB portion of the segment?
No, I mean everybody in baseball's doing good. you know, all the people in baseball, like everybody kept on saying that the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are not gonna be the team that everybody thinks they're gonna be. They're missing too many players. See, last year was the special. They needed to resign. What's his name? The one that went to Texas, the second baseman.
Simeon.
Yeah, and he's having a bad year down there too. Playing like 149. Yeah, it's catching up to him. Now he's a late starter though. They show stats of him. He's a late starter, but I think the Blue Jays are not gonna be that team.
Blue Jays gonna be good. Their pitching is I don't think is good.
No, they play a lot of close games.
The offense, they're gonna be in the mix. It's gonna be a tight race. I think it's gonna be a three team race with Blue Jays, Rays, and Yankees.
I mean, to be honest, I think the Yankees should just run. But like you said, you never know. You got the Twins.
It's a long season, man.
Yeah. No, the Twins look like got good news with Carrera. They didn't broke his pinky. Was it the middle finger?
Yep.
And they brought up the Royce Lewis, and he looked like he was having a good year in AAA. So hopefully, they're saying that he still needs to learn a lot of stuff because he missed the 2020 league, the season because of COVID. Remember, there was no minor leagues that year. So he still needs. They say he still needs, to learn. But the guy was number one pick in 2017. I think the jig is up. He's 21. He's 21 years old. Shouldn't he be ready? Let's go.
Hey, some guys are late starters, man.
Not, but he's having a good year in the minors, so he should be good. Then you got also Kansas City with what's his name, Bobby Witt Jr., who should be in shortstop, not third base. I don't know. Somebody got to tell me that. I would like to talk to the manager of KC. Like, why you have your number one prospect shortstop? That's like the Yankees putting Derek Jeter in third base or second base. Makes no sense. Put your best player in the best position.
I mean, maybe he's not a good shortstop.
Nah, it was no problem
Look at Gleyber Torres. He was a shortstop in the minors.
No.
And he's second base.
No, that's not the Yankees eventually noticed he. By the way, he was an average shortstop. It was not like a minus 20. He was a minus 1. Average, equal. He wasn't losing or gaining.
Well, maybe third bases they're trying it out.
No.
Let's not compare him to Derek Jeter, right?
No, but what I'm saying, I'm comparing him to the sense that the Yankees picked him number 1 overall for them. 6 overall, number 1 pick for them. They didn't bring him up.
Chipper Jones was drafted as a shortstop, and he moved to third base.
Yeah, because he had an Achilles, so they figured it'd be easier for him to play third. That's what it was.
Maybe they think it's easier for him to play third in the majors.
Let him play shortstop. He got a great bat. Let him play short, bro. That's the thing with Manning too, with Baltimore. Oh, we got Hardy playing shortstop. Remember Hardy?
Hardy was a good defender.
Oh, come on, bro. This guy is an old world shortstop. Play him short. He got lucky that he became a great third baseman. Stop doing that, bro. Stop.
It worked out.
No, it didn't work out.
What you mean? He got paid $300 million.
No, but what I'm saying to you,
it worked out.
No, I'm just saying he's the best player. Put him in the best position that he's in.
Maybe he's not a good shortstop.
You're telling Manny Machado wasn't a good shortstop, and the guy was a great shortstop.
He was okay.
Oh, come on.
He was a way better third baseman.
Because he was a great athlete. All I'm saying is put the best player. If he's a great bro. If he comes out as a shortstop, put him in shortstop.
Maybe he's not good at short.
No, bro, it was no.
Trust me, these guys have all the numbers in the world.
No, they just did that because Mondesi Jr. was a shortstop.
He's out for the year.
All right, but then they put in this Lopez guy. Whatever his name was.
Nicky Lopez.
Oh, Nicky Lopez. What are you doing? Guy's a 200 hitter. Put your best player at shortstop. I mean, come on, this is nonsense. People don't want to see Bobby Witt Jr. in third base. They want to see him in shortstop.
Maybe he's not good.
But how do we know? Let him play shortstop for a year, and if the numbers show that he's bad, then you move him. There's no reason for this. It's just dumb. Dumb. And then the league needs to do. Then we want before we leave, need to do something with 2 places, with 3. They need to sit down with the Reds. The Reds are a joke, bro. They can't be losing so many of these games.
4-22.
I mean, they have a great park. It's a beautiful park.
It's a boombox.
No, but it's a beautiful park. It doesn't matter. It's a boombox. It's a beautiful park. People like going there, but people are not gonna spend money on a trash team, And
the owner got caught saying that the fans are still gonna come.
Well, they're not coming.
They're not coming.
They're not coming for that. You're trash. And then Oakland, they're rebelling on the ownership because the ownership, one is selling players, and then they found out that they were talking to Las Vegas to move to Las Vegas, and they got mad.
Raiders.
The A's, and that's the reason you see 3,000 people showing up because they're rebelling. They're on a strike.
Bro, that team is owned by the owner of Gap, which is a billionaire.
Right, like $3 billion, right, something like that. Exactly. So the thing is, the stadium is trash. It stinks in there. People don't want to go there. Man, you're eating food and it stinks in there.
They need a new stadium.
They need a new stadium. Tampa needs a new stadium. Tampa needs a new stadium in the worst way. You know what? They want to go to Montreal. Let them go to Montreal. Montreal will build them a new stadium. You know? They need some, bro. They need to. All these teams are bro. The baseball and all these leagues are printing money. There's no reason why none of these teams should be. You know, I mean, look at Texas. They just did a new stadium after 25 years in the old stadium. They did a new stadium. Atlanta too. They're printing money, man.
Well, Texas needed it because it needed a roof.
It was too hot, right? Yeah, exactly. So why don't we do a retractable dome for the East Coast?
They're not gonna do that. It costs too much money for that.
$250 million.
Hey,
and Yankees are worth $7 billion, bro. In the long term, we'll save you game. We'll be playing a game tonight, right now. Right now we're finishing the game right now.
I mean, I don't know what's the process of building that while the stadium's already built. So they probably have to do it during the off season. So
yeah, in the off season, yeah. I mean, they did it in the tennis. In the tennis, they did a retractable dome. You know, because the rainouts during the U.S. Open, Wimbledon too. They did all that stuff. You know, I mean, you have to do it. And then you got Detroit. Detroit, needs to get going. They're 8-17. I thought they were gonna be, I think Detroit sold people with their prospects. I mean, Detroit.
I mean, you just gotta give them time, bro.
No, that pitcher, that was the best pitcher. He's no good.
He hasn't even played a full year.
He's no good. Then you got
you're contradicting yourself. You like to say people don't give other players chances. This guy hasn't even developed. Their prospects haven't developed. They got Torkelson just making his debut this year. They got an aging team, mixed with young veterans. Give him a shot. Give him a year or two.
No.
You're going against the grain, bro.
No, look at Chicago. Chicago's supposed to be this team, and look at them. They're 12-13, falling off. They're injury prone all over the place. You got everybody's injured.
It's still early, man.
I mean, come on, let's get with the program here. I mean,
talk to me in July.
No, I'll talk to you in June. I'll give you a month. You know? Look, you want to know what's a good franchise? Houston. You might say Houston, whoever's the Yankee fan, oh, how dare you say that, right? But at least, look,
they developed good players.
No, they lost a lot of talent. They lost.
They replaced them with good talent.
Exactly. Look, they lost Correa. They lost Springer. Who they lost? They lost
Springer, Correa. They replaced them with Kyle Tucker, and now the shortstop now Jeremy Pena.
The pitching Cole. Good. They lost Cole, and look, they're still doing it.
Cole. They got Valdez. They got Garcia.
Right. They lost all these guys. And
they still got Verlander.
They're 16-11. It's not bad. You know, Mariners. How long will we waiting for the Mariners to get going?
That's a team that develops good.
No, I mean that's
the scouting department is good.
Right. They had a good front office. All they needed was some balance with Dusty.
They didn't need to cheat, but
yeah. And then we forgot Dusty, 2,000 wins. Good fun.
Oh, good old Dusty, huh?
Dusty, 2,000 wins. I think this is finally going to get him into the Hall of Fame. He was a good player with the Dodgers. This will get him. Unfortunately, people are just going to
good old Dusty Baker can't win the big one, huh?
You know what's the problem?
Can't win it with a little toothpick. I like Dusty, but.
No, but he should be in the Hall of Fame, though. I mean.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Fame manager.
He should be in the Hall of Fame because he's done, especially this go around. What he's done with.
I mean, every team he goes to, they won. Takes them to the playoffs. Can't win it.
No, but
he takes him there.
The problem with him is that he's always going to be remembered for what he did with the Giants. They should have
Game 6, Russell Ortiz.
Right, he took the ball.
Gave him the ball. Take it home, baby.
Right.
Put on your mantle.
And then the Chicago falling apart in game 5?
Game 6. Yeah, game 6.
Game 6. And that fell apart, and next thing they're blaming on that nerd with the glasses. And, when they should just blame themselves, they choked. It wasn't the guy. That guy did what every fan does, try to get the ball. And it wasn't even his fault, it was somebody else. So, whatever. So, he's always going to be known for that, but he still should be in the Hall of Fame. He's a good manager. And, listen, I'm not saying Houston's going to win a title. I think those days are over, but they still, if you're a team in Houston, you can still go out and watch a team and compete for the division. And once you're in let's call the plus a tournament because now it's it's 12 teams.
It's a crapshoot, man.
Yeah, it's a tournament now. It's like the NCAA tournament. You don't know what could happen. So even if you're the Yankees and you win 100 plus games, you're not guaranteed anything.
Nope.
This is not even the early days of the wild card. You're not guaranteed anything. So yeah.
I mean, a best of 5 series and now a best of 3. Anything, especially in baseball.
Right. Anything. At least the first round is more better. It's not the one game, the one game playoff. So you got 2 out of 3 at least. So if at least you feel like okay, you made the playoffs and it's all right, 2 out of 3 because baseball is meant to play a series. So at least 2 out of 3. That one game doesn't work for baseball because they don't play one games. They play series. So, So yeah, so that's my take. Why Sox better get going? The Guardians, you know what? Just doing their thing. +8. So the whole baseball's doing good. Nice and healthy. Again, to end it, to go to another topic, the Yankee fans, you should be happy, enjoy. Met fans too. Tonight, this weekend you don't have no baseball. Of course, you're a little sad. You know what? Maybe go watch something else. Go watch another game. You're allowed to watch another basketball game. Another baseball game, right? God forbid, right? Oh, there's no baseball. Oh, you know what? Watch another baseball game. You could watch another baseball game. You could watch a good team play each other. God forbid, right? In baseball, oh no, what are we gonna do? Well, you could the same way in other sports when a team doesn't play, you watch another team, right? So same thing. It's a lot of the schedule is, the other night games. Go watch another night game, right?
Of course, 100%.
The Dodgers in Chicago playing a doubleheader. They're playing a night game. Watch that game. Watch the Dodgers play. San Diego's hot. Watch San Diego play.
Just watch baseball, guys. You'll enjoy it. Just watch it.
We leave you with that. All right, what's next?
Got NBA playoffs. Last time we left you guys, we gave you guys our first round predictions. Let's see who fared out pretty good. We both had Miami advancing in the series. They won, clearly. We both had Toronto in the East. Didn't come out well. It was a good series, though, with Philly. Philly came out of that. We both had the Bucks. We both had Brooklyn. Brooklyn got swept. That wasn't good.
Well, that was more psychology than anything else. And the Toronto pick because I couldn't stand. I can't. I'm not gonna pick Joel Embiid and the Sixers. I don't know why. I don't know why you hate Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, I can't stand.
It's a good player.
I can't stand him because guys like him act like they got 12 rings and you don't got nothing, bro. Guys like him.
Why do you hate?
I don't hate him.
You just said you just hate him.
No, hate is a strong word. I don't hate him personally. I'm just saying that he's
a great player.
He's not a great player.
Yes.
He's a nice player. He's okay. He's not the Joker. The Joker's a great player.
He's a great player. He's a finalist for MVP this year.
All right, but what I'm saying, the Joker has taken his team to farther. The Joker got screwed by the Lakers 2 years ago.
Oh, God, here we go.
The Lakers got screwed, and then look what happened this year. Look, what a coincidence. Green gets technical fouls, gets kicked out of the game, but when he was doing that to the Joker got scratched up and beat up in the back.
Bro, they wasn't going to beat them in that series.
Bro, all I'm saying is that...
Yeah, you had that wrong. You picked the Nuggets in that series.
That's right.
You had Utah against Dallas. You were wrong there.
Hey, that's another team that needs to get blown up. Well, not blown up. I shouldn't say that. They need to improve that team. That's what I should say. They should improve that team because Donovan Mitchell is overrated. He's not a number one. He's a number two, maybe number three. 3 or 2. You can't win with him. You can't. He disappears in the big game. So he needs help. He needs a real number one. And for other Knicks fans, if you're thinking of trading for him, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna have the same problem here. In first round, second round, and oh my God, how we do it? And then he can't. He comes short, and then he can't guard nobody. You saw what Dallas was doing? They were going at him.
Oh yeah, Luka and Brunson were running laps around him.
Think about that, Luka. Look what.
Luka he's getting exposed in this series.
Right, Luka can't stop the pick and roll.
Yeah, they kept on. We're advancing to the second round. Phoenix and Dallas. Good series. I think it will go 6-7 games. But Phoenix just keeps running that high pick and roll on Luka. They put him in the blunder there.
By the way, talking about Luka, I think Luka, they can't do nothing this year, but next year they need to fix the offense into a more of a motion offense, like a Golden State style, because all you having with Luka is another James Harden. Dribble, 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 shoot. Dribble, 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 step back, three, dribble, 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 blah, blah, blah. I saw that the first 3 games, and that's all he does. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Another James Harden 2.0, 3.0, whatever you want to call it, right? I mean, it's crazy. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's boring. You're not going to win titles like that. Boring. Boring, boring, boring. You can continue now.
I mean, they won yesterday. It was a good game. Series is now 2-1 Phoenix, and I think it will go 6-7 games. Dallas is a good team. They got 3-point shooters. Phoenix, I don't really like the Phoenix Suns. I feel like they talk like they've won a few titles. Chris Paul, like Chris Paul, and on top of that list, great point guard, but you do choke a lot in the playoffs, my friend. And Devin Booker also talks a big game.
Devin Booker is another one that after game 2 act like he's won titles. He's another, but at least he got to the finals though. But him and Embiid and all these cats think that they won titles. Look what happened to Minnesota with the center, waving goodbye to the fans and then kissing himself. You saw that video?
When they lost?
Yeah, the center of Minnesota.
Carl
Anthony. Yeah, he's waving like what are you waving at? Like you're waving and then he's throwing kisses and then he's kissing himself in the hand. Like,
I think he was kissing because he had a tattoo of his mom.
Oh, okay. All right, that's different then. But still, that's not something you're supposed to wave at the fan. What have you done?
That was
what have
fun.
you done? Oh, come on. That's something.
They choked up that. They should have won that series. They choked it up.
No, you know why they choked it up? Because they talk too much. You can't be talk.
That's good for them. They follow this Pat Beverly bum.
Talking too much. Stop talking too much.
Blew a whole bunch of leads, but yeah, I saw that. He's not about that life, so I don't know why he's acting like that.
Bro, these guys have to stop doing that. Stop doing that. Just play the game. Play the game and win. Just win. So that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem with the NBA. All these guys think they want to get to. Look what happened to John Moran. Wasn't he in the club in San Francisco on Thursday?
That's nothing.
That's nothing, bro. You're in the playoffs. What are you doing?
Go out. Can't go out. I'm pretty sure people go out.
No, you're in the playoffs, bro. You got all the time in the world to go out.
Why can't he go out?
He can't.
He was off. They were off 3 days.
Bro, stay in your hotel room and get your rest, bro. Stop. What happened if they get blown out today? They're gonna go to that. Like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have gone to the. That's what happened if he misses a. Bro,
I'm pretty sure all these guys go out. They don't get recorded.
Bro, these are the playoffs. The fans are watching. This is why the fans pay attention. The playoffs.
Oh,
travel. This is why more people pay attention to the playoffs, because this is where you get the biggest crowd. They pay attention. This is where you make your money. This is where you make your name in the playoffs. Oh, come on, stop.
So you think Memphis is gonna lose the series against the Warriors?
Yeah. I mean,
I do too, but I don't think it's gonna be because of that.
No, that's because of that. Bro. And by the way, if you watch it, he's the most Deso in the league, more than Curry. He's right now the most popular player, like in social media.
John Morant.
He's
a good player.
Like he almost doubles Curry, and in most Deso. I think it was either most Google or how you call it what's that word I'm looking for Twitter and social media, stuff like that. It was one of the two where he was the highest by like almost 2-1. So the league needs, obviously they got something. People like watching him. He's exciting. He attacks the hole. People like the dunks. Like that dunk was seen, but was viewed a lot.
Yeah, he's an explosive player.
Right. Can't shoot, but hey, it's okay. And that's fine. But the league doesn't need him to be partying in San Francisco.
I mean, this wasn't a big deal.
It is a big deal. You're in the bro. It's up to play. So Canelo last night had sex with his wife.
So what?
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. If Canelo's fighting a championship fight tonight, right? People are paying $60 a pay-per-view to watch him fight. What happens if he loses? Then you find out he has sex on a Friday night.
I mean, why would that be publicized? That's between him and his wife.
But you don't understand. It's rule number 1 as a boxer. No, once you're training, no shenanigans. You gotta stay strong. If you're training for 2 months, that means I'm sorry. You gotta stay strong.
Nah.
Bro, then you don't know nothing about boxing and all these.
We're talking about basketball. You jumped into boxing.
Because I'm telling you that's how it is. You can't be going to a club in the middle of a series. I mean, come on, man. I mean, come on. You know what? You're gonna become James Harden. That's it. James Harden. The reason James Harden is aging badly because all he's doing is hanging out with tricks and hoes and whatever you want to call them, and with cheap hoes and clubs, and people calling him MVP. That's what he likes. You haven't been an MVP in years. That's what he likes. Hanging out with rappers and hoes. You know?
It's a good life.
Yeah, if he's retired, he's not retired. And then he wants he wants people to give him an extension worth $250. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting that. That contract is crazy. I saw the breakdown of that. It's a 5-year extension. The last year of his contract, if they give him that, he'll be making $61 million at 37 years old, which is crazy.
He just opted in for 47.
That's nuts.
47 is a lot too.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be. Bro, the NBA is gonna get the NBA, their bubble is bursting, bro.
These contracts are crazy.
Bro, is bursting. They're gonna.
They were complaining before that they didn't make money. Well, they're making money now.
I don't know who was complaining. Who they weren't making money. You mean the only people who should be complaining not making money is the WNBA? You know, let these NBA players live the lifestyle of WNBA. Those poor ladies are not making money.
$61 million. That's a lot.
Think about that, right? Think about that, bro. That's crazy for a guy that just living on his dribble. I mean, come on, bro. But this happens to the league, giving him all these accolades. Oh, he's the best scorer, bro. He got all those Lakers. The refs give him the calls, and then he's traveling. Why don't you call travel on him with that dribble, and then he slides back? Isn't that traveling?
That is.
See, that's traveling. Why didn't you call it? And then you know what happened? The league cut down on all that nonsense, which the fans wanted it. And what a coincidence! He's not the same player no more.
Yeah, he was good when he went to Philly like the first 5 games, and after that he went.
Because you can't play yo-yo with your diet. You can't quit on the team.
He hasn't even attempted 20 shots since joining the team. That's crazy.
Probably can't do it no more. He's out of shape. He's like, okay, Joel, you do.
Can't even get 20 points. He's getting like 15, 16 points.
So because he's been. They're
gonna lose the series. They'll lose in 5 or 6 games.
He's fat. That's why he's fat, out of shape, and that's why he got messed up his ankles last year in the Bucks series. He was playing with busted ankles, and that's why he couldn't do nothing. And poor Durant had to carry the team, and all because his inch, like this.
I mean, that's him. He wears it a size bigger, half size bigger.
That's why. That's the only reason they move on. But by the way, that's it for them. They're done. That's another thing. What about Irvin's contract? You willing to give him $200 million for 5 years? He's
not dependable. I won't trust him. If I give him a contract, I'll do it year by year.
Bro, they're gonna have to. Bro, the NBA is gonna get a bubble. A bubble is gonna burst. You know, remember the .com years ago? It burst. That's what's gonna happen in the NBA with the contract bursting.
Yeah, he's not a dependable player. He's a great player, but can't trust him. He gets hurt. Gets hurt, and then he thinks like the league is out to get him. The league that's giving him all this money. Like you can't go like I know you sometimes you don't want to speak against the media and this and that, but this is the league that's giving you a platform and an opportunity to play what you like to play. You have to also be grateful. You know, you can't shun them. You know.
Bro, he should be thankful but the reason the media pays all this money because the NBA is a very popular league. The fan base is big. I mean, everyone now there's like now fans. I know there's bad fans there that like take it to the extreme, but then it's a small percentage. It's probably 2 or 3%. Bro, that's like in real life.
No one can boo, no one can cheer like. With Draymond Green, he got upset. People were booing. Bro, it's the playoffs. Like,
bro, that's what fans do. They boo and cheer.
People boo. They paying thousands of dollars for these tickets.
He's like, when he got hit with Memphis, they don't know if I had a concussion. Clearly, you didn't because you was walking tranquilo. If you had a concussion, you would have had somebody
Yeah,
carry you.
if it was a serious matter,
Yeah,
I don't think they would have been cheering.
No, of course they wouldn't do that. But bro, and then what they're gonna do with the MadDog Chris Russo? They're gonna try and cancel him because he said something that they agree. All right, maybe he said it. I don't think. See, the thing is, I didn't see it.
You don't see that because you listen to Russo. But if you would never heard Chris Russo, you would hear what he said was, just shut up and play. As saying has the same dialects as saying, just shut up and dribble.
Yeah,
but he's not known as a racist.
But he should have. What happened there, Josue, was that he should have defended himself. If I was him, J.J. Redick, you know what? You think you're Ray Allen and you're not. You're a nice 3-point shot player. Relax. When you was in Clippers, you didn't do nothing there either. When you was in Philly, you didn't do nothing there. You're a nice player.
J.J. Redick is good, but he's becoming like this woke. Like the woke personality, like he wants to be like no one can say anything bad about these players now. He defends the players.
I give him credit in one thing. He does his homework. He has a podcast where he breaks down, like majority of the games, and he breaks it down and he tells you, oh, why did this guy, blah blah blah, and I appreciate that. But
these guys act like people in the media aren't allowed to like criticize players, but like people in the media have been doing this for years. Like, bro, this is what people do. This is how. So you don't want them to have a job. So you only want people in the media that were only athletes. Because that's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Because only athletes. Then no one's gonna be judgmental. But no one's gonna criticize.
But that's the reason Stephen A. brought him in. He originally wanted to bring back Skip Bayless. He wanted somebody, a little, yin and yang, disagree with him and And obviously he had something happened with him and Max. But let's be honest with Max. Max was wrong. I think Max should have left the show once he said that Tom Brady was getting off, was falling off.
He won 4 titles after that.
Oh my God. And by the way, listen.
But it's like JJ Redick said, "Oh, I don't want to listen to fans who used to watch Will Chamberlain." I'm like, bro, like you can't discourage the old people. You can't just only listen to new school voice.
By the way, news to J.J. Redick and everybody else. Those are the people that are paying for the cable bill. Those are the people that are paying for the tickets.
Like, I wasn't alive for those guys, but you also have to show respect and homage to the guy that pioneered the league.
Also, they're celebrating the 75th anniversary of the NBA. Will Chamberlain, Larry Bird, all those guys are all part of that. Look, they're just showing it. Look at that. These are great players. What are you talking about? Great players. So what is his cutoff line? Hey, I'm talking to you, J.J. Redick. What is your cutoff line to go back to? 2000, 1995? No, serious. What is his cutoff? Because according to him, I understand Chris Russo went with Bob Cousy and all this.
Yeah, stuff. he goes a little way too back, like 50s and 60s.
Yeah, but
you can't discourage like. But
Bob Cousy was an all-time great too.
Yeah,
and all pro. What is it? All NBA like 8 and 10 times. Yeah. So he was a top point guy in those days. Part of 8 championships with the Boston. So what I'm saying is they built the league to what it is now.
I mean, people like to compare eras. You can't compare eras. Cause people the athlete now is more athletic than the athlete back then, but doesn't mean that you could be more athletic. But it's a skill game. Look at Larry Bird. He wasn't the most athletic guy, but he'll drop 40 on you any given night.
Larry Bird will tell you, "I'm gonna destroy you," and he'll do it piece by piece. So, bro. It's just nonsense crap, bro. It's been going on for years. This bull crap about that white people can play. Same thing with.
It's not about white because J.J. Redick is white.
No, but I'm saying it's been going on for forever in the NBA where Isaiah Thomas said, "Oh, if Larry Bird was a typical." I agree with Dennis Rodman. If Larry Bird was a black dude, he'd be nobody would make a big deal because people would treat him regular because that's he'd be a regular NBA dude. They see special because he's white. No, he's special because he's a killer, bro. So it's just nonsense. If you're a killer, no matter what year, what decade, you're a killer, bro. I mean, come on. So what's the cutoff line? 1992? We can't go past that. So we don't count Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. So what is your cutoff time? What is cutoff? And then he went and told MadDog, "Oh, you give me Fox News vibe, bro." That guy, bro. He never said
he's not a racist,
bro. He never. Laura Ingraham said, "Shut up and drill," because he was talking about he was doing political. social issues going.
It's what LeBron James.
He's not talking about that. He's not telling him not to say nothing political. He's just saying, you know what, enough's enough. Like, people don't want to see, Draymond jumping around, acting like a fool. Like, let's play basketball. Like, you don't see Curry doing that. You don't see nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get with the program. That's what he's saying. And then he goes on his podcast and he says, oh, it's some racial tendencies. They're trying to cancel him. Why? And look, he's not in the show no more. Bro, it's bad. It's really bad, bro. It's really bad. You can't be doing that. Shame on him that he didn't defend himself. Look, they did an article on the Daily News. The bald guy with the mustache, and he talked about that. He said the MadDog became the match. Like he punked out. Like, he got punked, and he didn't defend himself. He's still quiet. Basically, they made him look like a get off my lawn old guy, or get off my lawn guy. Which is crazy. Crazy. If you think, to be honest with you, Josue, if these guys think that the young kids are the one that's paying for all these tickets, they're crazy. They're not. In all these sports. No young kid is paying for these tickets. They're not. Majority of these tickets are that have season tickets are all 50-plus-year-old men, no matter what color you are. So because according to him, if you're 50, you don't count then. I mean, that's crazy. Think about that, right? So when he sees Bill Russell, hey Bill, don't give me those 11 titles you won. You soft.
Basically, what he said, he just said he doesn't want to listen to, I think, Will Chamberlain or like Bob Cousy. People used to watch. I'm like, you can't discourage them, man.
Not discouraging. You're not great.
You can't eliminate the history.
But this is a man. He's a nice player. This is not man. I want you to tell Magic Johnson. So what's the cutoff? What is the cutoff for J.J. Redick? I would like to do that. I would like to sit down with him, because I'll tell you this. I wouldn't be MadDog taking your crap. I wouldn't be taking your crap. You gotta be careful with that. So yeah, it's just bad. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. I like when people say, "Oh, cancel culture," until it goes on both sides. It's like, "Oh, you're okay until you disagree with them."
Yeah, I mean, that's the way.
That's how it is on both sides.
You can't.
On both sides. So you can't disagree. All right. I'm not saying for J.J. Redick to not disagree with him, but for him to say, "Oh, you give me Fox News vibes," that's wrong, bro. If I was sitting, I'd be like, "Whoa, stop. That's wrong."
Well, he did. Like, Stephen A. tried to defend him as well. He said that he's not a racist. That he knows him. Stephen A. tried to back him up, but like now with these guys, like these new commentators on ESPN, like JJ Redick and Kendrick Perkins and all these guys, they were like hyping the video up, like he shut him down. This old guy, this and that.
I know. By the way, Kendrick, talk about at least JJ Redick is prepared to talk basketball. Kendrick Perkins might be the most laziest analyst in all ESPN. I mean, my God, that guy is lazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Lost, bro. Lost. Oh, I know this. Bro, Kevin Durant doesn't want you to know your name. Oh, I'm cool with, nobody. I mean, stop. He's another unprepared analyst. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Stop. But that's what they do. The same thing with the governor thing. Oh, you don't own like the owner of the Knicks. He's not the owner of the Knicks. He's the governor of the Knicks. I mean, what is that?
Who?
They changed that, right?
What? Oh, the governor. Yeah.
You can't say you're the owner because according to Draymond Green, oh, that's not right because they think that you owning, it's like a slave term. Like, really, bro? Like, I never heard that before. Like, I never thought, oh, the owner of the New York Yankees owns, Derek Jeter. Oh, so that means he's a slavery owner. Like, what? He owns the team. He bought the team. I'm the owner. Like, if I own this team, if I own this building, Josue, am I the owner of this building?
You're the governor.
I'm the governor now, right? I mean, come on, bro. And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Bro, and Draymond Green thinks he's better than he is, bro. Relax. Let's take it easy. Bro. Let's take it easy. You're a nice player. Your team will win if you score 4 points. Let's relax. Let's relax. Let's take it easy. I mean, it's all BS, bro. I just hope that I'd be shocked if MadDog comes back to ESPN.
I think he comes. I think Stephen A. is gonna vouch for him. Stephen A. runs that station, so they pay him.
Well, he called him on the radio station. He said, "Yo, that he wanted to. That's supposed, but the people. But it's not about that. He needs to defend himself. You could come to my aid every time, but the people that I'm going debating, they're like, well, is Stephen A. gonna come after? Is gonna protect you? No, you need to protect yourself and call JJ Redick and say, yo, I don't care, and call him out. Say,
I mean, these young guys, they don't like to show respect to people. Probably like.
I mean, look,
people keep. I see like comments on Twitter like, who is this guy? Bootleg Skip Bayless. Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah.
exactly. Like this guy's been.
But he's been in the media for almost 40 years. He's a legend in sports.
Bro, he's legend here in New York. So if you can't make it here in New York, think about it. Colin Cowherd couldn't make it here in New York. He left to La La Land, and the only reason he's, by the way, I don't know how he's famous because he's always wrong. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic. Let's see what happens with that. We'll pick our like favorites for the series second round. I think Bucks will beat the Celtics. We're watching the game right now, live right now. It's a close game, 94-90. Bucks up, 5 minutes left. But
this game could go 7 games. To be honest,
I think it will go 7 games, but I think the Bucks could still pull it off. They're a tough team, but Boston is good too. So I won't be surprised if they win. But I think Milwaukee will squeak out the victory.
A lot of people saying that this is the real conference final.
Nah, I mean, even if you have Miami against Boston, Miami's a good team. I mean,
a lot of people saying that Miami's been fortunate playing, easy teams, and now look what happened with Embiid. He's hurt.
I mean, even if Embiid was healthy, I don't believe that they would have beaten the Heat. The Sixers got lucked out. If that series would have won to 7 games against the Raptors, I think they would have lost.
That game 3 was the difference.
Well, the Embiid 3 when he shot the 3. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I think I got Milwaukee winning that series in 7. Who you got?
Yeah, I agree too. But wait a minute, 7 is in Boston, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, they won already in Boston once.
Yeah, but it's tough to win another game on the road, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I got them in 7. Then Miami.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with you. Fuck it. I'll go with you.
I think Miami will beat Philly 6 games. I'll give Philly another game.
I mean, I don't like nothing about Philly, so Philly could go kick rock.
6 games, and then in the West, I got Golden State over the Grizzlies in 6. The Grizzlies are a good team. They're very young though. They make a lot of mistakes down the stretch, and I think that will cost them. They were lucky to win Game 2 against Golden State down the stretch when Curry should have taken the shot. He passed it off to Clay. Clay had a horrible game, and they only lost by a few points. So I think they'll win that series in about 6 games against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I agree. Everything you said there, I agree.
And then the Dallas Phoenix. I want to say Dallas will win, but Phoenix. I don't really like Phoenix at all. I don't like the team, but I think they'll beat them 7 though. 7 games. If Dallas needs to address this. If they keep doing this pick and roll on Luka, they're gonna expose him a lot. But when they did the press conference, like with Paul and
they clowned him.
Yeah, he came back the next day and dropped 35 points. They say that he can't guard them. You can't guard him. He's dropping 35 on you guys, and you guys didn't do jack yesterday. Chris Paul yesterday had about, let me check. Saying you can. Oh, they're laughing. Oh,
bro,
Luka.
By the way, Chris Paul screwed my ticket yesterday.
Chris Paul had 12 points yesterday, and Devin Booker had 18 points.
But Luka, 4 assists, right?
Luka 26, 13, and 9.
Bro, he cost me a ticket. I had him to go over an 8 assists.
Chris
he
Paul
only had 4 assists.
4 assists.
I mean, come on, Chris. Jeez.
-8, plus minus.
Bro, he cost me a
Booker
ticket
minus
yesterday.
12. Luka plus 20, the highest. So they keep clowning him, but dude, he's been dropping buckets on your head,
Like I told you, Booker act like he's won 5 titles. Very cocky, and he hasn't done shit.
He's extremely cocky.
Remember, they were up 2-0 and they lost 4 in a row to the Bucks. So if I was him, shut up. At least Chris Paul, even though we get hard on him, but at least Chris Paul, he's doing his thing in the playoffs. He's coming clutch.
Luka has dropped 45, 35, and 26. I wouldn't be laughing about anyone guarding anyone.
I understand, but to me, I'm a little worried with the Dallas. They play too much like James Harden was in Houston, and that whole ISO.
They play good defense though.
Yeah, but that dribble stuff, I'm not a big fan of that ISO.
It's a 1-4 offense.
Yeah, but a 1-4. No, but Josue, but Steve Nash used to run 1-4 pick and roll offense.
They spread offense.
Yeah, but
they don't have pick and roll players. They have pick and pop.
Yeah, but I understand that. No. When I mean pick and roll, I don't mean actually do like Stockton Malone pick and roll. I'm talking about pick and pop, like that.
What Luka does, he sucks in the defense and he pops it out for three.
But he dribbles too much. Well, he's dribbling, and he's shooting threes. Those threes are good if they go in, but how about you have some moving the ball around?
It's working.
No, you have to have the ball move around. I'm not saying he could be, bro. You could run a 1-4 offense, and still Steve Nash to do a 1-4 pick and pop offense, pick and roll offense, and move the ball around. Come on, man. No, this is getting interesting here. Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is that that's the only reason I picked Phoenix, because of that. Brunson's gonna have to help him.
Oh, yeah, he had a good game yesterday. So
he finally woke up.
We have that, and we'll see what happens, what transpires during the rest of the series. We'll switch over right now to NFL draft. Wasn't a very interesting draft. We'll do a little recap on it. Trayvon Walker, number 1 pick, defensive end from Georgia. By the way, I don't know. He should have went number 1. They should have picked the guy from Michigan.
No, but the controversy there is that he was a lot of people say that he was the 4th or 5th best player in that team.
Well, he was ranked number 2 overall players. Hutchinson was number 1 from Michigan.
Well, he was gonna. The problem is that a lot of people thought that maybe a lot of people consider the kid that went to the 3rd pick, Singletary,
Derek Stingley.
A lot of people thought that it depends. A lot of people had all these different deaths, but they questioned why he was picked. A lot of people thought that Walker kid was the 5th best player last year in that out of Georgia, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and Georgia that's a bad play. A lot of people thought that he should have been, that he was the 4th best or 5th best player in that team. People question why he got picked so high.
Oh, yeah. It was a good draft for New York teams, Giants and Jets.
It was a good draft because it was heavy offense, heavy pass rush, heavy cornerbacks. Not the reason it wasn't a high rated because it wasn't sexy in quarterbacks.
Yeah, only one quarterback dropped in the first round. Kenny Pickett.
Right.
Stays in Pittsburgh.
Where
Jets had a great people. A lot of experts say the so-called experts said they had a really good draft.
Oh, they did.
Sauce Gardner's
supposed to be good, but the problem with him is that he has penalty problems. People say that he hasn't given up a touchdown. Well, maybe he pulls down the receiver. But remember, in college, you only get 15 yards. In football, is where you cost the penalty at.
Yep.
So put a star on that. If you remember this video when the season started and you see Sauce Gardner doing that shenanigans, just remember I told you that.
Got Giants picking Kayvon Thibodeau.
A very good pass rusher. One of the top 3 pass rushers in the draft. I thought he was going to be number 1.
And an offensive tackle from Alabama. So anyone from Alabama, you're good, man.
He could play both, left and right. So we good with him. And I'm a Giant fan, so you guys don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it was mostly a lot of defensive players in this draft.
That was heavy defense, offensive line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 offensive skill players picked in the first round.
Bro, because you want to run the ball, and 2, you want to protect your quarterback. That's it. That's what the Giants did.
And 2 receivers from Ohio State. I wouldn't pick anybody from Ohio State.
Well, he's considered the best receiver.
I feel like anybody that comes out of Ohio State isn't good. They don't produce good NFL players, honestly. The same way I said about Fields. I know it was his first year. I don't really see it. So,
all this you can say that about USC quarterbacks. They don't do good in the NFL either.
The only one that was decent was Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer, right? And
That was like in 2003.
Achilles or ACL, right? One of the two.
I think ACL.
Yeah.
But yeah, the draft wasn't too crazy.
No, but the draft was good. It was good if you're interested in building a team, and that's all, you know. And see, to me, I missed the draft when it used to be on Saturday, and
Man, you've been missing it for about 10 years now.
well, I mean, it's not the same because it's do it, you know, they do it Thursday for the first round, and you know the casuals watch it and blah blah blah, right? But for the hardcore football fan, right? Well, you say I'm not a football fan, but I am. Hardcore football fan.
Got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
The at 12 o'clock, it used to start at 12:15, 12:30.
Oh wow,
bro! And you used to, and then you used to. I'm sorry.
So we're watching the game here, guys.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
crazy. Last minute right here.
Yeah,
199 Boston up.
Yeah. So, well, the reason I don't want to say, because I don't, you know, by the time we put the podcast up, it could be, you know, today, tomorrow, Friday, who knows?
Thanks.
Just kidding. So how you call it? Damn, I forgot what was that. Oh no, the draft. It starts at 12:30. Oh, big three. Ooh, he got offensive round. It starts at 12:30. And you might just stay, bro. You could literally be in your couch for like 8 hours watching the draft.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh my god, it's so good, bro. Because it's like watching a movie, you know, and you're watching and you watch the first. I think in those days it used to be the first 3 rounds, and that's where you build your team. The first 4 rounds is where you build your team. That's where you make your money at. The first round, everybody could, you know, right. Second, third, fourth, that's where you get cheap players at good quality. And then the 5th, 6th, 7th, you might get lucky with a diamond in the rough. And then, you know, but the draft is good. If for any draft, you sit down. I like the NBA draft too. They cut to 2 rounds. It used to be 7 rounds. 7-10. It used to be long too.
Shit.
The NBA, you know, but they cut to 2 and then they used to get free agency. You sign wherever. I like the NBA draft. You know. The baseball draft. The problem with the baseball draft is that the players you don't see, you might see them 3-4 years from now.
Yeah, you don't see them instantly.
But look what happened with Boston. Boston in 1 year we did the whole farm system, and they're in the top 10. So it's important to be you know, in baseball and all these. You have to understand what you're watching and what you're looking at, and know that you know that your team is doing good, and that's the whole point. You know, heading the right way. So both teams here in New York. Are doing good, and Dallas, you know, screw them.
There you have it. Let's see if it transitions well. Coming towards the end of the pod, got anything to say for the good folks of America?
Well, heading down for the Gamma minute.
5 minutes.
The Gamma minute. Yeah. Yeah. What's the deal with the weather? Like, really, what's the deal with the weather here in New York? Like, what's up? Like, be honest, guys. Like, we had a good run, and then out of nowhere, it's raining like crazy. One day, it's, you know, 65, good. You're outside with your nice jacket. You know, I'm outside with my, you know, my sweats, my Levi jacket. I'm looking dope, you know, boom, 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 right? And next thing you know, it's raining for all these days. You know? And
it's just 2 days. After this, it's going to be 70 degrees.
It's just crazy. Is it going to snow or something? Are we going to get snow weather?
No.
I mean, come on. Wow, no fun, huh? I mean,
just 2 days. I mean, I agree. It's raining on the weekend, which sucks. Could have rained during the week, but
bro, it's just crazy. It's just nuts. I mean, I'm one of those guys, to be honest with you, that once it's raining, for me to go outside, boy, it takes a lot, bro. Because then, you know, you have to wear, you know, what kind of sneakers? All right, on a rainy day, what kind of sneakers do you wear?
Boots.
Who's gonna wear boots in the summertime? I mean,
it's spring. It's not summer.
Why you wearing Timbs?
Just wear sneakers and go inside the cab and you're good. In and out.
So your nice Jordans that people like to rock on the weekends or anytime, Jordan 1s, 3s, or whatever, is going to be wet. All messed up.
For a little bit.
Come on. Well, that's the problem. What do you wear? You wear a hat? What do you wear?
I don't know.
But that's my thing. You know, that's my thing. You know that. What's up with the weather? The weather needs to, clean yourself up. We're the spring. We're in the middle of this. The spring is here.
It's raining bitches.
Let's go. Let's get with the program. And by the way, can people? One more answer. Can people stop saying?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes. I told you.
No. Can people? There's another thing. Like, what's up with that? What's up with people keep saying, "Oh, I can't wait for the NFL season to come." Like I heard that a few times. I'm like, "Oh, I can't wait for the NFL season to come." Do you understand that once the NFL season starts, it's already September? So you telling me you want to skip the whole summer, the spring and the summer? You want to. If you're a Yankee fan or a Mets fan or any fan and your team is doing good, you want to skip the whole baseball season and go straight to the NFL? Are you that, starving for NFL?
Horny.
Oh my God, stop! That's why the NFL, takes you from behind and hits you hard without Vaseline.
Straight from the bike.
Bro, it's crazy. Come on, stop. So people need to stop doing that. Let's enjoy the spring, the summer's coming up. Go to the beach. And and get some suntan or something. We go all the way for football season in September. Jeez, it's crazy, man. And that's the Gamma minute.
That was like 3 minutes.
I said Gamma minute. I didn't say how many minutes. When I say minute, does that have to be a minute?
Yeah.
Come on. I said Gamma minute. It could be anything.
Nah, minute.
He needs to. Oh boy. He
wow,
fouled him. That's a 3.
Foul.
That's a 3.
Oh, jump ball.
No, they're going to call 2. Oh, boy.
He dyed his hair green? What the hell?
He died because of they need to review that.
Well, we're going to leave you guys off with that.
We'll leave you hanging. So, you know what? Hopefully you guys watching the ending of this.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We got to watch this game. But, yeah. Let's stay. Let's stay. Oh, nah. I know the NBA, when it comes to this, it takes like 10 minutes to review all this stuff.
Oh, no, they just give him 2. Wow. So did he make it?
Well, they have a timeout left, so they could foul.
That should be a 3, though. The 3. He fouled him behind the line. People got to stop doing that. Oh, he wasn't shooting. He was on his way to shoot. Stop. That should be 3. It's a scam. The NBA is a joke, too. So
I'm going to leave you with that, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys. And we won't be... Jose, you promised the fans that the people that actually listen to us that we will have we'll be on time next time.
Yeah, we will.
On schedule.
Yeah.
All right. You promised him, right?
It's my work schedule, guys. We'll be here next week.
Because to be honest with you, taking you behind the wall, he's the one that's in charge of all this crap.
Oh, you missed it?
No.
Oh!
It didn't count.
No.
It didn't count. It didn't count.
That was a long ass 4 seconds.
It didn't count.
Hell?
He knows it didn't count. That's why. All right. Let's leave, Josue, because.
Yeah, we'll see you guys.
We'll see you guys. Josue, tell them they could hear us and everything.
Instagram, Twitter, you can follow us. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. All the links will be below. See you guys.
Peace. Until next time, guys.